Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whee! Good start to the final. Yeah, it's
Alright.
smooth,
Watch your
graceful. To the final boss.
Right into the middle. Oh,
So you guys
now I
mentioned
see now I see Legion-like stuff.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
kept mentioning Legion. Legion is the final boss arena. Surprisingly.
Heh.
And Dimitri, I
Alright.
think, just tried to gain dominance over Legion. And then
Oh.
Clotilda.
And also backfired on her. She doesn't even get a boss?
Oh, she's a loser.
Wow.
She has always been a loser.
Yeah.
Her ability is
Once again,
summoning stuff.
Castlevania kind of screwing over good characters, and especially female characters.
Well, like, her entire ability has been summoning the other bosses, I guess. Also, sacrificing Celia reversed Alucard. Sure. Also, Dimitri is
That's
incapable
unstable.
of doing dominant stuff.
In other words, he sucks.
He is, however, capable of evaporating Alucard.
Oh, come on.
Look, Celia died, and that made... I don't know what that did to Alucard. I don't get it. He just needed to. He just needed
Alucard
to
is
get out
benched
of the
because he's
way.
not the protagonist. Yeah, he's not the protagonist, so he gets benched.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, sprite scaling.
If only we had a nice scream to go with that. Oh well.
Oh, both demons fused. Oh dear.
All the demons fused. So like Legion is somewhere in
Yeah.
here as the final boss, as well as Dimitri, but really this is its own thing.
Yeah, which, do we have a name?
This is Menace.
That's its name.
Well, like
Menace?
it's not an actual thing that existed before this point. It's just some unholy abomination made
True,
of
but
other
it's just like
unholy
that's-
abominations.
I feel like you could use a better adjective to give it a name.
That background.
It just...
I think it's attacking us with its ribs.
Yeah, probably. At least someone's ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah, this song definitely sped up.
It also has an attack. I don't know if we're gonna see it or not, but like the sides of the arena aren't safe. There we go. There is a safe spot just in between those things, though, and you can actually like summon.
Yeah.
If you have the Corpleaf Soul, you can beat this without moving.
Alright, now the actual fight.
Yeah, this is the hard part.
Oh crap, I think this was actually a fight
You said
in...
5 parts?
No, this is the hard part.
Oh, I misheard that completely.
I think it was about 5 parts in the version I was thinking of, which is Harmony of Despair.
It's only-
I just realized as soon as I stand up, it's a Harmony of Despair fight.
It's only 2 parts here. It has its kneecap,
Okay.
which is protected by that crotch spike, and keeps us from being close enough to actually attack it with even our lance, so we kind of have to use bullet souls, which makes it hard on our MP. I'm glad I hung on to that rune ring. And then
Yeah.
it's also got a face in its mouth. Every time we attack it, it closes its mouth and keeps us from multi-hitting it. So, yeah, those are the 2 weak points, each with their own
God, this
gimmick.
arena's kind of hard to stare at.
Because it's
It is
made
a
of people.
very busy arena. Yeah, that's all the naked people.
What, that's
I
your
mean,
problem?
that's just Legion, so...
That's, yeah.
Yeah,
Are you getting
Legion's
distracted
also
by
one
the
giant
sexy
ball
Altrax?
you can shred.
Is Legion
No,
too
the
sexy
problem is
for
the...
you?
No, it's the fucking asses. Those sprited, detailed asses.
That's your problem.
It's staring right at me!
I've never
Is
noticed
it staring at
honestly.
you, or are you staring at it?
Fuck off.
I think you're staring at it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, this... You can't ignore this fight.
No, you cannot
No.
ignore them. What the hell are those supposed to be, actually?
I don't know,
Yes.
books with mouths, maybe.
It's supposed to be just in a giant abomination, so this was probably the case of the director of the game. Just like, all right, what do you? It was looking at Zars like, all right, I need you to draw and never stop.
Yeah, whatever.
What way,
they are,
sir? Just
like-
keep drawing weird, creepy shit. Got it.
Yeah, those things are something with teeth. That's the best way to describe them.
Because this boss just reeks of someone was just told, over-design all the horror.
Well, that's kind of the idea.
Yeah, but in this
made of
case it
humanity.
works.
Yeah.
In this case it works, so I'm actually completely okay with it. The fight I hate that has the same problem of over-design is frickin' Kaiser Sigma from X3. Which is just so like someone was sat there and kept drawing until the animator had a heart attack.
Okay.
Not my quote. I'm quoting my
That's-
Python on that one.
That's a weird description.
And then the animator had a heart attack.
Yeah. The rune ring
This thing is a
nice to hang
ball
on to for this fight and this fight alone because, like, you need strong...
It is a sponge.
Like,
Yeah, it's a
it has
sponge
tons of
health.
health. You need strong attacks for the upper weak spot and ranged attacks for the lower one. And there's also all of the creatures that you have to fend off in the meantime.
Yeah. I think it'd be a little bit more balanced out than the fight in Arya, because Arya was a mess of a final boss.
Arya looked confusing. This one, you can at least
Well,
keep track
Arya's-
of. It's just super hard. Like,
I mean, this is
Yeah,
still
super hard
this
and-
design is still visually confusing, but
like
Not
this,
the
this
same
Again, that's
fight.
the point.
This fight is far harder than anything else in the game. Like, Death has nothing on this guy.
Which at least works, because it is the final boss.
Yeah.
So, no complaints from me there. Final boss should be hard. No, my
It's-
problem with the Arya Sorrow fight was its big mechanic was right before you fought it, it stole all your souls.
And then proceeded to confuse the heck out of you with too much going on.
Yep, it was a visual mess, it took your souls, and you had to whittle down certain weak points to get your souls back.
I think
It was
that's
a pain in the ass.
I think that's kind of clever, I guess. Like,
It
not
was
clever,
a cool
but
idea,
fitting.
the problem...
Also,
Oh,
this
boy.
is a bad spot.
Yeah. Yeah, but the Arya fight was a cool concept, but it was just in the execution, especially on the Game Boy Advance, it was a pain.
you need to keep your distance from those lanky arms.
Lanky everything.
Oh yeah, I equipped the fish head, didn't I? That's good for like a somewhat low-cost way of getting rid of the tooth
Yeah.
things, as long as they're like lined up properly with a good platform.
Actually, those little freaking minions keep spawning reminds me of, like, the evil piano if it went creepypasta.
It's not quite a piano, though.
Yeah, it's
I
the
know,
right
but it has
colors.
that
Well, the
same-
kneecap's
Hey!
dead.
That's
I was
down.
wondering
Now
if we're gonna end the
we've just
indication
got.
of that one.
Yeah, now we've just got the face
We do
left.
get a... Yeah, there's a visual indicator, it's all grayed out now.
Something
And
else just
it-
crossed my mind because we came in here with no boss story. We don't have to seal this guy, actually, do we?
No,
Good!
I
remember, it would regenerate a fourth of its health back if you fucked it up.
I don't think I
This
ever
thing is
noticed
a
that,
beefer.
but like, it's good that they didn't. Yeah, it's good that they decided on that. Also, we're getting a lot of piano
Because
tooths.
this thing's probably rocking equivalent of a million health, if not something like that for a Metroidvania.
And with-
they probably realized the seal mechanic and went, oh wait, that regens a fourth of its health and they fucked
And
up.
with this,
Let's
with this
not.
many things spawning, it has to be close to dead. There we go.
Yay.
That is the final boss. It's really hard to do. Like, it's hard to survive, let alone do no damage. But here we are.
Oh, crap baskets. Oh, game. Oi! Watch the flashing.
And expelled.
Woo! So much better.
You mind giving me a hand,
As
you
if
prick?
nothing happened.
I mean, he was probably fighting his own boss off screen or something.
No, he was
Yeah, as it should
He
be.
was just standing back up that entire time.
That castle should have exploded more.
Oh, we've got a brood. That's what anime people do.
Yeah, and maybe sequel baiting for a third game that'll never happen.
Soma, this is a dumb thing to feel bad about. You're being dumb.
Yeah. Also, you're acting like you're gonna get a sequel.
If it weren't for you, there'd be a Dark Lord, Soma. Shut up.
Yeah, it's called There's Always an Asshole Somewhere.
That's comforting. That is kind of comforting in a way, but it's a rude way of saying
Weird.
it.
That is a very rude way of saying it.
It's Alucard, but also at the same time, that is kind of a philosophy even I abide by. There is no such thing as perfection, so...
That's a good sunset. No, it's a sunrise. It's been night. Like, what am I thinking?
It's been a long fucking night. And Mina came here to give at least some kind of reward. Hug her, you idiot.
No, the sprites can't handle that. We need to pay the animators more for that.
As is to say, oh right, Konami, no budget. God damn it, Hammer.
I forgot that I just skipped past him.
Nope! And it ain't me either. I'm sitting here enjoying modern day smokes.
Alright.
And thus credits roll.
So that's Dawn of Sorrow without taking a single hit.
And now we have a bunch of sprites just being mirrored around on the top screen. Okay.
Also, just as a note, since it was mentioned, I think each phase here from looks has 3,000 each.
3,000? That makes sense.
Huh, okay. That's lower than I thought, honestly.
Also, final thoughts?
I'll let you two go first.
Okay. Bennett, you go first.
Wait for me on the spot, thanks. Well, this was definitely an interesting watch. I've not really seen much of any of this game. I've seen some of the Castlevanias just through various media, whether it be speedruns, videos, or what have you. Still not sure how much of it is a series I'll end up playing, but it definitely looks enjoyable. And, well, good job doing this without taking damage on the multiple takes it may have taken.
Which, congrats all around on that.
Thank you.
I guess I'll get into my thoughts next.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. As someone who's played a lot more of the Castlevania games, but I've not even like really touched this one, but I've played its prequel. This was interesting to see because I was very much comparing it to the original game and its basically sequel, Bloodstained. It didn't feel like it looked like they were trying to upgrade things. And some of it I was like, no, that makes sense comparing it to Aria. But then I compare it to Bloodstained, I'm like, no, this feels like almost not even much of an upgrade, more of a side grade. I like the idea of the souls crafted into weapons to get upgrades, but it also meant there was less drops to actually explore in the castle, as well as it still didn't fix the big problem I had, which was soul drops, as far as I could tell, still suck ass. But, you know, that's a lot of things they ended up fixing in Bloodstained instead, which I'm all for. And honestly, if you're going to pick up a game like this, especially nowadays, given it's much easier to obtain, probably pick up Bloodstained and then backtrack.
As for me, I recorded this all, like, 2 or 3 years ago when Simon and Richter got announced for Smash and everyone was super into Castlevania and I caught the bug, basically. And it's been sitting on my hard drive ever since. I had a blast talking over it with you two, and I'm glad you two had fun as well. So thanks for being along for this.
Yeah,
not a problem. I'm willing to come back anytime.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's a wrap. Everyone who watched, thanks all for...
Put your teeth in.
Cut.
You're the one.
Thanks
you get
to
the
all
outro.
for watching,
This is your...
and we'll see you later on another one.
Don't take the end part away from Chaz. This is their channel.
Can you at least get my name right?